Hey people of transpoc, welcome to Wednesday. My name's Ting. So we're talking about dysphoria this week. According to my dictionary, dysphoria means, dictionary on the iPhone, dysphoria means a state of dissatisfaction, anxiety, restlessness, or fidgeting. A lot of us are very familiar with dysphoria, especially within the trans community, but I'm reluctant to complain about different body parts because I feel like dysphoria is much more serious than saying that I have um, fat hips or that I have a big stomach and I hate it type kind of thing. So dysphoria for me is really discontentment and anxiety, a lot of anxiety and a lot of anger towards certain body parts that I have that feminizes me or that reminds me that I am female and I'm not happy with that. As some or most of you know, I am for about 4 months now, actually, 4 months post-op with Dr. Garamoni. Maybe I'll just talk about dysphoria post-op, so it's a little different from the other guys. After my surgery, I had to put band-aids over my nipples, and I had my skin is really sensitive and it got allergic to the type of band-aid that I was using, so it left a really big scar around my nipples. And it's only been 4 months, but the scars are still there. I still treat it every day. I'm still waiting to see a dermatologist because here in Montreal you have to wait quite a long time to see any kind of specialist. I am very unhappy with those scars that I have around my nipples, and I had double incision, so those also left a huge scar across my chest. If you want to see the results, you can jump over to my personal channel. I haven't made an update, a really recent update or anything, but you can still kind of see what it looks like. I'm not really dysphoric about those huge scars because I was expecting them and I knew that they were gonna happen. So I don't really mind those. The scars that I do care about are really the band-aid ones that I have because I wasn't prepared for them and they look so ugly. They look like I'm wearing, like my nipples are wearing sunglasses or something. But I know with patience, like it'll fade with time. And I'm still not able to go topless in public because, well, I mean, I'm going to the beach this weekend actually, and I don't think I'll be going topless. Just because, well, first of all, my scars can't really be in the sun, and also, I don't want to scare anybody, and they're not faded enough for me yet, and like to feel like not self-conscious about them. But I know for sure, like hopefully next year I will be able to go topless on the beach. So post-op dysphoria, my bottom dysphoria has gotten a lot worse since top surgery. I guess even before top surgery they were pretty bad, but I never really paid attention to it, that much attention to it, because my focus was mainly on my chest. Now that my chest is gone and I feel so happy and grateful that I was able to afford such a big surgery and I was emotionally ready for it as well. Now it's really the bottom part that is bothering me. I mean, I haven't done enough research to say that I want to get bottom surgery, but I just, I wish that I could just wake up with a functioning penis that is attached to me. Bottom dysphoria is pretty bad. Like, I don't like to be touched there, and I'm just really self-conscious about it, and especially with like being intimate with somebody else, or it's hard because you know that that person wants to be there, but you still have that anxiety that, like this is not what they're expecting because they do see me as male, and I can't help but have that fear and anxiety that they might still be kind of like icky about it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I know it's on my head or stuff like that, but I still can't help but deal with it. I'm not on testosterone. My voice is also not very deep, or not deep at all. I don't really know. I don't really pass on the phone. In person, I would most of the time, but still not the majority of the time. So I'm a little shy about speaking in public, and when I do speak to strangers, I try to speak in a lower voice, but it doesn't always help, and then it just sounds like I'm mumbling, and then I have to repeat myself, and then that just makes me feel more anxious about my voice. But testosterone is still not in the books for me, so I'm trying to deal with that anxiety and trying to be more assertive. And my hips are just not very happy about my hips. Pants, guy pants don't really fit me. And when I wear pants that are too tight, I feel like I have really big hips. So, you know, that's hard too. Facial hair, I don't really care. And also, body mass, I want to be bigger, but it's just a really hard goal to attain, and to get started with. I feel like being an Asian male, I can kind of be a bit more in the middle, because a lot of Asian males don't have a lot of facial hair and are a bit more effeminate, or they're a bit smaller than your average Caucasian or black guys. So I find comfort in that. Bottom dysphoria, I still don't know how to deal with that. I try to close my eyes and kind of forget about it when I'm being intimate, or I just kind of brush it off, or I don't know. I don't know how to deal with it. It's been hard. I've looked into packing, and they're really expensive, or I'm just not really down with wearing like a strap thing around me all the time, and having something between my legs. Like it's summer, it might get really gross. I don't really know. I never tried it, but I'm just not really down for that yet. Packing is not really an issue for me right now, because I don't feel dysphoric in public. Most of the time, I feel dysphoric when I'm naked, I guess. I feel like my body doesn't match. Like the top and the bottom doesn't really match. So fuck you, dysphoria. Fuck you, feeling dysphoric. And another dysphoria that I have is getting my period. I'm not on testosterone, so I still get my period, and it makes me feel weird. It makes me feel weird. I don't know how to explain it. It makes me feel female. I don't even know how to explain. Like, I just don't want it. It's annoying. It's uncomfortable. I can't even tell my friends that I feel, like I don't want to hang out because I have so much, like my cramps are too intense, my back hurts, because I don't want them to see me as female. So I'm just like, oh, I don't feel good, so I don't feel like hanging out with you today. So it's kind of a tough road to be in the middle, like not fully male, not fully female, and not being able to express who you are and have the other person still see you the way that you want them to see you. I've thought about going on testosterone just to not have my period anymore or something. I don't know. I think there's other solutions to this problem. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Contact us if you want to get involved. I'll put some links down below for you guys to check out. And have a good week. Enjoy the summer. Peace out.